This is what's happening in the NFL. The smart people see it. Your best player can't be a linebacker if you want to win the Super Bowl. It's got to be a quarterback, got to be a wide receiver, left tackle, or an edge rusher. The smart teams are getting it. So Roquan Smith is a great player for the Bears. Their best player, like a Monte Ellis. And there is a market for him like Monte Ellis. But the future is quarterback and weapons. And the Bears have a young quarterback, and they don't know if he can play. And right now he's got one weapon on the whole team that's elite. I would move him. If you go back to the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, you can't name a great Chicago Bear wide receiver because people attain and acquire what matters to them. You love art, you collect it. You like cars, you buy them. But offense has never been the thing for Chicago. It's old school, blue-collar, tough, Ditka. That's what we do here, tough linebackers. I can name 10 linebackers for the Bears. You can't name their best wide receiver ever because it doesn't mean anything to them. It means stuff historically to the Niners, the St. Louis and L.A. Rams, the Packers, the Steelers. It matters to them, so they've drafted, acquired, traded for, and developed. You can name multiple great receivers for St. Louis or the L.A. Rams or the Packers or the Steelers or the 49ers. You can't name one for the Bears. It is time to do what the Warriors did and pivot off a really good player who has got a market, but you could move Roquan Smith today. There's a story out the Cowboys are interested. Then let them be interested. But the Bears are broken. Stuck in the past. Too much 1975 football ideology. The game is changing. This is the moment. Pivot. Move this really talented guy with a market. Get O-line help, wide receiver help, maybe both draft picks. Help your young quarterback. Look at what Cincinnati is doing. Everything they do is to help Joe Burrow. Go get offensive line help. Draft Jamar Chase. People said they shouldn't have drafted Jamar Chase. They went to their quarterback. Who elevates you? He said, I played with Jamar Chase in college. They go get him. Look at Arizona. They go get him an offensive coach from the offensive-minded Big 12. They get him Zach Ertz. They just went and got him Hollywood Brown. Every move, offense, offense, offense. Look around at what Buffalo has done for Josh Allen. They went and got him Brian Dable. They went and got him Brian Dable, smart offensive guy. Then it's Stephon Diggs. Then it's Emmanuel Sanders. Then it's rebuilding the offensive line. This is your moment. Arizona, Cincinnati, Buffalo, arguably, those guys are all going to be better than Justin Fields. If Justin Fields misses, you did it again. You butchered the quarterback. That's why nobody can name a great wide receiver for the Bears in their history, because it's never mattered to them. It's too much about the 80s. It's too much about Ditka and tough, and we do this, and we're tough. Get over it. It's not doing anything for you. Get into the quarterback, wide receiver, and left tackle business. And you're not great at any of them. In fact, by the end of the year, you may be bad at those three positions. Wide receiver, left tackle, and quarterback. Because the Rams are great at all of them, and the Chargers are great at all of them. And San Francisco with Trey Lance, if he's good, they could be good at all of them. So this is your moment. This is your Monte Ellis, Steph Curry moment. You've got an athletic guy. He's got a market, but he's not translating to wins. The world is changing. Be the Warriors, not the Bears. A football ideology that is broken. I was thinking about Kenny Pickett. Pro Football Focus, very encouraging numbers on Kenny Pickett, his first start. Very good. 86% completion percentage with a clean pocket. But look at Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett is 24 years old. That's 2 years older than most quarterbacks that come into this league. He started for 4 years in college. Most start 2 years. He started 4. He played college football in the Steelers stadium. Let's add another to those three advantages. It looks like the Steelers, by adding George Pickens, the receiver from Georgia, may have the best rookie receiver in the draft. 4 advantages. Play Kenny Pickett. Play him now. If he can't succeed to some level with those advantages, 24, college in this stadium, 4 years of starting, They go find the best receiver in the draft. You got a dud. And next year, going to be 6 quarterbacks in the first round. You got a dud. Also, competitively, Deshaun Watson's not going to play for either the entire year or most of it. That's a huge competitive advantage. Next year, you got Burrow twice, you got Lamar twice, and Deshaun twice. So I want to know by the time that's my reality, can my guy play? Or do I have number 4 in my division? You better figure it out now. I mean, Lamar Jackson comes in. He's 21 years old, started a year less than Kenny Pickett did, didn't play in the same stadium, and they basically had better tight ends than receivers. He started 7 games, went 6-1, next year MVP. Kyler Murray came in, a first-year NFL head coach. Kenny Pickett's got Mike Tomlin, the Steelers' stability. Kyler Murray goes to Arizona. They're a mess, tire fire. His NFL coach is a rookie coach. They didn't have nearly the weapons. Bad O-line. Rookie of the year. Folks, Kenny Pickett has so many advantages. His parents worked in Hollywood, and he went to a great film school. If the movie bombs, you got the wrong guy. Nobody's 24. Nobody starts 4 years. Nobody plays their game in the same stadium. Nobody gets Mike Tomlin. Nobody gets this stability. And then you get a competitive break with Deshaun not playing. Like it's all here. If he struggles with this, what would Lamar have done with this? What would Kyler Murray have done with this? I mean, that's why Russell Wilson came in. He had Pete Carroll, a great defense in a run game. How was Russell first year? Money. Sometimes you do get breaks. Magic Johnson got Kareem. They were great. You got to take advantage of it when you have it. Russell Wilson had Pete Carroll, a great defense. I think Marshawn Lynch was there at the time. Maybe not, but very quickly he had a great run game and a great defense and a great coach and a great home field advantage, stability, and he won. Okay, so I look at the Kenny Pickett thing, figure out if he can play. You can't babysit him. I get when you get Kyler Murray, not many starts, rookie head coach. I understand the occasional argument to let's sit the guy. I get it. Like Alex Smith, Kansas City. You had a veteran. Hey, we're going to show you. You played in the Big 12. This ain't the Big 12. It's a different part of the country. Come up here, sit behind Alex Smith. I get that. But sitting behind Mitch Trubisky? We know this morning that's the 4th best quarterback in the division. Go with Pickett and go with him now. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.